All right, welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress collective. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow. Help the algorithms show the channel. So when you get on and you pop into the chat, go back out and just hit me a like. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. I think I'm running out of gas. Yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. Hey, sis. How you doing, boo? How you doing? I wish y'all lived closer. Y'all come barbecue with me. You know what I'm saying? I wish y'all was in the area so you could come skew on the Barbie with us, play some spades and stuff, and talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Monica, you too. I wish the family could have a Clarityempress family BBQ. You know what I'm saying? Invitation only. You gotta have the invite. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the invite. Only the VIPs. I'm sorry, I only do VIP, y'all. I don't know why I'm like that, but I can't do nosebleeds. I have to do box seats. It's part of the way I was raised. I'm laughing hard because I didn't come up from like a wealthy family or anything, but I always, you know what I'm saying, certain things is just the best of the best. My stepmom, my bonus mom, she used to work for Chase Manhattan Bank many years ago. And we used to have, the hell is this? Hold on, y'all. Hello? Yes?
Says sorry, I'm loud background.
Oh, hey, I'm on live, sis. What you doing?
Oh, okay, sorry. When you done call me, I'ma just text you and I'll
Okay, okay, all right. Oh, who's calling me? Isn't it? Oh, yeah. So we used to have these box seats. Well, they weren't box, my bad, not box. They were mid court something seats. I forgot what you would call them because they weren't box. But we were next to Wilt Chamberlain every time we were there. So he would be in commentation. I don't know, commentary mode. Like it'd be him and like three other people always at this one station. We were right next to him. I can't do nothing less than that. Raised that way, you know what I'm saying? Ah. But nah, I do VIP. I'm serious. I can't need nosebleeds. That's not the move. If I don't have a special box comfortable seat, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're coming in from New York. Hold on now. Okay. Okay, what that mean? Okay. So tomorrow. Okay. You, sorry. Somebody might be popping up on me. I don't know what's going on. Listen, I can't. You see what I'm saying? You said, if I can, why not? I can't do less. Like, I don't want to go if it's not special. I don't want to be there if it's not VIP. And I just realized that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need, I don't know what it is. I require, that's what it is. I require the Empress treatment when I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And I got a son like that too. He's like that. You know, he's not my birth son, but he's my oldest child. I always call him my oldest child. And his birthday same day as mine. So it's like people just treat us like we got the big bucks at certain times, not all the time. It ain't everywhere I go, but it's just saying like certain special events be rolled out. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's like this is what life's supposed to be. Mm. All right, to let my sister know we gonna talk when I'm done. So yeah, so if I was to do, you know what I'm saying, a party, trust me, we all gonna feel real, real good. At the end of the day, we're gonna feel special. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So how did y'all spend your Sunday today? I spent money. I spent my time making some money. What did you do for Sunday? Did you relax, get ready for Monday? What's good in your hood, All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Oh, Lord. Well, that sounds like a sidebar conversation. Okay, good. He said, "I'll ring a hell." Whew. Okay. All right, so let's get cracking. If you haven't looked at my shorts, you might want to take a look at them before I take them down. I think I'm gonna strip the channel down to the bare bones, and then we gonna go ad free for a few. Maybe I was thinking of 3 months, but it might be longer. It all depends on the channel's growth. Um, but yeah, we're gonna strip them. I'm about to strip. I'm gonna strip it down to the most important things. We're gonna keep it there. Oh, you did your daughter's locks? Yeah, oh, speaking of heads, I got one to do too. But I don't think I'm gonna get to it till tomorrow. I got one at a time. I will do theirs and then mine. Lord have mercy. Alright, Spirit, give me a message for let's do collective energy, y'all. Y'all got before I start I'm gonna pull my normal spread. If you got questions on this spread, specifically on the spread, as I call it, you know what I'm saying? Hit me with the question. How would you like me to phrase it? What would you want me to say? And I'm going to see what makes sense. Spirit, give me a message for the collective. What do they need to know? Oh, Ten of Swords. We got betrayal. We got an ending. Mm. Mental breakdowns, ruin, failure, bitterness, exhaustion, collapse, betrayal, and deep wound. Whoa. Okay, so we got a King of Pentacles, failing business, sheesh, poor financial decision, materialistic, instability, obsessed with wealth and status, and possessive. So this is a stubborn, materialistic, pride and ego jerk kind of energy. Somebody who make bad decisions and keep losing. Don't understand why. Yeah, because they don't take proper action. Ace of Wands in reverse. Lack of direction. Lack of passion. Lack of energy. Somebody's impotent. They ready to go, ready to go, ready to go. Ain't got nothing to give. If they ain't fully impotent, they little. If you get what I'm saying, tell me more. Oh wow. We got the Empress in reverse. Now she all every bit of everything that I mentioned about that king and then some. Insecurity, creative block, lack of progress. She could be keeping somebody in a low vibrational energy, meaning because she's an empress over a king, meaning she has a lot of influence over them. They could be very weak-minded because they're so materialistic. Uh, Empty and suffocation, yeah. Because this could be a counterpart or this could be a child of hers. Remember, she's the mother. And then we have, oh, sheesh. Who energy am I pulling today? What's up, Black Cherry? You ain't late. You always on time, boo boo. Um, wow. Okay, what's the bottom of the deck? A King of Wands? Lord have mercy. We start off with betrayal and we end with betrayal. And three's a crowd. So this is a third party situation. And you see three parties here. You see a King of Wands who has an Empress in their life and a King of Pentacles in their life. So either they got cheated on by this Empress energy, or the Empress is their mother and this is her man, or this is their brother. Take it how it resonates. Maybe even a friend messing with her. You know what I'm saying? She could be a cougar. I'm just saying. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Damn, so now we got a King of Cups in here too. Somebody was all in their feelings. Somebody very untrustworthy. Somebody set this off. This masculine this masculine energy. Oh, we untrustworthy. That's a backstabber. There's a lot of people on the board right now. Good Lord. Damn, even a Hierophant is in reverse. Good Lord. Okay, so we got Rebellion. You know, my Hierophant in reverse is definitely my Rebel card. Somebody like, I'm not doing it like that no more. I'm going to do it differently. I got my own way. I believe this way, or I'm going to change my mind, or y'all could go with the status quo, but I'm not down with that no more. This is a free thinker. They got new approaches. This is most likely a scapegoat or the black sheep of the family. Somebody that just said, "No, I get that y'all always did it that way, but that don't mean we always still have to do it that way." This is somebody who's like looking at new approaches or no more taboo or no more. I'm not doing the traditional way. Now, a lot of young people don't realize some traditions should continue until there's a truly justified, reasonable church. I can't even get it out. Justified reason for you not to do it. But just to say, I don't want to do something that has been tradition makes no sense unless you have a justifiable. And the reason why is because there were reasons why elders did what they did. Certain things, right? I don't feel like this is so much about that, but this made me think of that, so I had to speak on it. Um, it's kind of like what I'm feeling more like. This is more to do with how folks are honored within family structures, because I feel like this could be a family situation. Especially with the Three of Cups in reverse, there's a lot of betrayal in a family. I feel like there's a lot of liars in this family. This could be brothers, uncles, grandparents. It's a lot of debauchery in this family. And there's a King of Wands here, or at least somebody wanting to be a King of Wands in the King of Wands energy, meaning trying to overcome all of this nonsense. But damn, very messy. Yeah, I remember, I don't know whatever happened to them. I don't even know if they're on my Twitter or not, but there was this guy, um, you know how Twitter, you can talk on Twitter now, like, and have conversations on Twitter and people could join you, whatever. So I was joining this guy and his girlfriend's Twitter for a while on spiritual things. And we had a conversation. He said something about, like destroying certain traditions, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, I'm not like an older elder, but I know I was elder to him. And I was like, before you demolish tradition, respect the tradition first and understand that yes, you don't need to follow every tradition, but understand the origin of it. Maybe there's a reason they did what they did. Don't just assume, well, I don't like it no more, so we're not doing it. Oh, wait a minute. Because you might invoke something else you don't want. You might cause something else you don't want. You know, somebody's a coward here. I'm just put it out there. With the strength card and the Ace of Wands in reverse, somebody is either a coward or extremely vulnerable. Like somebody who was a victim of abuse. Um, yeah. And somebody else abused their power against this person. I don't know if that's the King of Wands, but I can tell you somebody may have been abused here. But I feel like there's so many people involved. This should have been looked at in another way. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody's trying to. Well, no, ain't no trying. You know what? The Two of Swords in reverse is my. I'm off the fence and I've taken a position. I might not like that I had to do that, because I did it reluctantly, but I had to do that. That's the reasoning with somebody when they make that decision. It's kind of like going into the voters booth and you may not like either candidate, but you decide you're going to vote. So you kind of vote reluctantly, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is somebody making a decision reluctantly, either for or against dealing with this Empress energy, because that's the challenge in the lesson. Let me get some likes, y'all. Exit the chat, go back in just after you hit a like and come on back in. Somebody it's got the fear of the unknown. So somebody's been like at this point, somebody was at a crossroads about all the betrayal that they experienced with all these different people. This is a family structure. I feel like it is. Even if they married into a family, this is a family structure that is failing and not working. Okay. There's a mother figure here. There's like other men involved. There's, you know what I'm saying, elders involved. But nothing is possibly as it seems. These people are very materialistic and focused in that way. They want to flash money. They want to flash clothes and cars. They want to act like they got the best of the best. They want to act like it. They don't really have it. They don't get treated well. They fail at the decisions that they make because of the way they're driven. Spirit says like because judgment. Yeah, it's the way they're driven. You know, when you ain't your intentions are not good. If you are just playing the Joneses, a lot of times when you play the Joneses, meaning you worry about what everybody else think and what everybody else got, you tend to worry more about something that has nothing to do with you instead of focusing on what does have to do with you. Therefore, you don't expand your life. You too busy trying to catch up. Okay, well, so and so got an infinity. I'm gonna go get an affinity. Like you so worried about copycatting or being looking better than someone else, you didn't take into account you couldn't afford that affinity that you went and got. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of decision this person makes. They'll go get knockoffs just to look as good as somebody else, but they don't concentrate on supporting themselves, fixing themselves, doing better. The judgment is here. So the King of Wands would like a do-over. Not with necessarily with this nonsense, but like another chance at life, another chance to do better. Um, they are reflecting that this is a an awakening for someone. Um, yeah, they want to be forgiven, or they're trying to seek to forgive all these people that might have done this to them so that they can move on in peace. I feel like the King of Wands is looking out the front door, meaning they already know what direction they're going to take, whether they wanted to go or not. It was a hard decision at some point. They were at the crossroads trying to get advice. You know what I'm saying? Maybe talking to Papa Legba, putting down a little, sacrifice just to help them move to the next realm of things. And, they're awakening. They probably realize, like, all right, Spirit, where I've been doing, what I've been doing ain't working. Hey, Lottie. Right, they got to keep their eyes on their own paper. So somebody is like, it's like, how they say when your life flashed before you, there may have been a near death experience for somebody with the judgment card here, but it's like somebody's really taking inventory of life. Like, you know what? I could have did this better. I could have treated so and so better. I could have, I don't know, pursued this better. I don't know. I just feel like somebody's looking at all the betrayal that they've been through. They might even taking more ownership than they need to, but they're taking some sort of ownership for whatever their role was in all of this. But I do feel like they were a victim too. So maybe this is somebody, hopefully they're not self-blaming themselves for being the victim that they are. It's just somebody here is not courageous. They are a victim. Unfortunately. Tell me more about this Ace of Wands strength card. Because somebody feels weak. Why do they feel weak, Spirit? Oh, because all they do is worry. All they got is fear and anxiety. They always stressed out. Somebody got PTSD or CPTSD, complex PTSD. Somebody grew up in an abusive situation. Um, I don't get that this is a child, so I feel like this is an adult who probably most of the people they ever dealt with did not treat them well. So they're, you know what I'm saying? Like you always, when you grow up in environments like that, you tend to be on edge. You know what I'm saying? You tend to feel like something's out to get you, or I don't know when the next shoe's gonna fall, or the next now loud noises might get to you because of the things that you experienced as a child. And I feel like this is a masculine energy that wants to come out of this. These people in their life are not supportive of them. Three of Cups in reverse. They want to rebel against a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. What was the betrayal with this King of Cups? Because somebody was emotionally manipulative. Oh, shame. Somebody was shamed for their failures and lack of achievements. Oh gosh. You know what it is? You know what I'm getting? Right now is graduation season, right? If this is a family situation, they could be looking at somebody like, why didn't you graduate? Why, you know what I mean? Like calling somebody out for not having what somebody else is getting recognized for is what I'm thinking. I literally just went to a graduation Friday and it's like fresh with me. And a couple of them, my mentees just graduated. Two with their bachelors and the Friday were her masters, right? But there are lots of people that, of course, didn't make the cut, didn't quite get there, quit early, didn't finish. I was one of them. When I was first went away to college at that age, I did not achieve a graduate status along with my peers. That came later for me. And at first, I think I beat myself up over it because of the choices that I made that slowed me down. But at the same time, I didn't really have support. So I had to make choices on my own, had to experience what I needed to experience. And eventually I let that go. And I didn't stress because life turned out decently for someone without a degree at that time. So not everybody needs a degree to be successful either. But I do feel like others who value that by way of recognition and awards, how it looks. Because whoever this is coming from a family about with people who always concerned about how it looks. There may be others that are putting them down, saying, well, you could have, should have, would have, when that's really not their path. So it just really is going to have to build up somebody's, or somebody has to build up their confidence and their self-esteem, because letting somebody measure against somebody else's stick never works out. We're not all meant to do the same thing. Oh, wow. You said, wow. A little support. You right about that. Yeah. And you said it's uploading. That's crazy. Oh, Lati, the reason why I wanted you to reach out to me on my Gmail so we can exchange information. I wanted to talk to you about YouTube itself. Whenever you can. And you talked about, wow. But what's the name of your video? Yeah, I just feel like this is what somebody is doing. However, they come up as the King of Wands, right? And they have judgment here. So I do feel, one, they feel judged by what others perceive as successful. Let me stop moving my camera. Oh, okay. They feel judged by everybody else who are celebrating somebody else. And that judgment is like they're basically being pointed as a failure. They're not necessarily a failure. I feel like nothing beats a failure but a try. Meaning, if they stop trying, then yeah, you can fail at a lot of things if you don't give it a shot. But I feel like this person is probably feeling the brunt of it based on how everybody else's life is turning out. And that's the problem. They focus on everybody else's glitter and everybody else's grass. If they walked on that grass, some of it's fake, some of it, and some of their gold, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever that's glittering ain't actually gold. So whoever this is, um, they have to come out of the worrying about what everybody say kind of energy, or they're not going to be happy. They're already going to be constantly stressed, feeling, impotent and basically a failure. I was about to say weak, but they're a victim of these people. Unfortunately, this family, like I said, this could be father, this could be stepdad, uncle, granddad, something like that. It's just people. It's a lot of masculine energy that's negative, and then we also have a major feminine energy, either the mother, grandmother, somebody who also got them of two minds. Tell me about this King of Pentacles with this Hierophant. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, listen. The King and the Queen of Pentacles is here. In reverse. I feel some kind of way for the person this is for. Like, I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. But all I can say is, whomever this is, you got some haters in your family. Okay? There's some haters in your family. Whether they born in your family or married into your family, it's a whole lot of hate going on. And it could be because they see this person as the King of Wands they truly are. There's something about them that is like a natural winner. That King of Wands is that fire sign, that Aries, Sag, Leo energy. Leos represent the sun all day. Okay, they are born to have the eye on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are really like just gravitate to them. Them Aries, those are the type of people that really just, they see something, they go for it. They don't let nobody stop them. They initiate something. They begin something. They believe in themselves. And then you got the Sagittarius, that's that traveler, well educated, well spoken, a little bit too, what I'm saying, kind of out there. But at the same time, you gotta respect the Sag. A Sag is very optimistic. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be your cheerleaders. They believe in you, but they more than anything, they believe in themselves, and you ain't gonna be able to talk them down from that. So this person is somebody who believes in themselves, but they are surrounded by poison. They're surrounded, and even if it's not people within the house, this is the family of origin. This is the uncle, auntie, cousins, sister, brother, mother, father. All of these people are on some negative shit. And they not really about, you know, there's no support here. This is just about what it looked like. It's only what it looked like. They don't care about what it is. You just go out there and look like you got something going on. But see, when it's like seasons like this where folks is getting married, folks are graduating, this is that time of year. Uh that's when people look back at you and go, well, what you got? When you gonna finish blah blah blah? When you gonna do, you said you was gonna do such and such. Why you ain't doing? Why aren't you? Mind you, it's probably the same people that prevented you from doing it. That's the kind of energy I get, because these people aren't supportive. They're not going to help you figure it out. They're just going to look at you and act like why you ain't got it. No support whatsoever. Tell me about this Empress to Swords energy. So she also is emotionally manipulative, because she walks between Empress and a Queen of Cups. So she even may show compassion and kindness to others, but not the King of Wands. She might demonstrate charm and diplomacy, and she might be very empathetic. She might be loving and just very nurturing to everybody but that King of Wands. And she knows she do it. Mm, her and the King of Cups, they are the betrayers in this reading right now. The King and the Queen of Pentacles are the Joneses. And all of these are in reverse. So it's like everybody that's associated with each other is really on some low vibrational energy, on some pick me, make me look good, talk about my stuff. Oh, that's a nice Gucci wallet. That's a nice Prada bag. That's a nice whip you got. You know what I'm saying? Oh, them some flat fabulous jeans you wearing. Oh, how much that costs? Whatever. Like, just they worry about them little superficial things that validate you for a few minutes when somebody say it, and as soon as they ain't saying it, there ain't nothing else to say because they ain't got no substance. These people only worry about what they look like. Tell me about this Three of Cups, Two of Wands. Yeah, Four of Wands, and the whole house is distable. Four of Wands in reverse. That house is, everybody in that bitch is unhappy. Everybody in that motherfucker is unhappy. They are miserable. But they walk outside, they better have a smile on their face. They better have a fresh ass haircut or a new do. They better be wearing the latest kicks. They better be stepping when they come out that house. And they better not look like something wrong. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is one of the miserable situations where somebody is like trapped with a bunch of low life, low vibrational, miserable ass people. My Three of Cups card is definitely a card about drinking, libation, too much libation, too much smoking, too much drugging, too much. You know what I'm saying? It's all about a party with them. You know what I'm saying? What's the latest club we going to? What's the latest bar we have heading to? It ain't about nothing else. They ain't got no substance. They ain't got no portfolios. They ain't trying to get no legacy. They don't own no houses. They just what it look like. What it look like. I look good, right? hmm You like my clothes? You like my leather jacket? I got the latest iPhone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's if you were to talk to this person, let me just say, if you were to talk to this group of people, and let's just say you saw them once every quarter, y'all don't see each other a lot, but y'all see each other once, your conversation would not change. I promise you. They'll tell you stuff like, "Oh, we went to this club. We was down in Miami. We saw this celebrity and that celebrity, and we kicked it with them. We had cigars and we drank." 4 more months later, we was in New York City and we ran into so and such, and they let us into the VIP, and we had this drink and we smoked cigars and we did hookah and we did da. Let some more time go by. That is going to be the constant conversation you have. It won't grow. Their minds don't expand. They could be doing stuff in their life, but that's never their focus. They could be your teachers in school. You know what I'm saying? They could be working at major corporations, but they mind. It's like I do my job, I get through my job. Then all I want to do is party and bullshit. Period. There is no growth with them. None. There's no, you know what? I'm going to stop buying so much clothes and things. And I'm going to put some money in an insurance policy, a whole life one. And then I'm going to borrow off of that and I'm going to start my business in 3 years. None of that occurs to these people. Or I'm a homestead. I got a little backyard. So I'm going to grow me something I can eat. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I'm going to learn how to grow. No. I'm going to learn how to do this. Or I'm going to start this, nothing. I'm gonna go on this trip around the world. I'm gonna take in some historical sites. I'm gonna go to China. I'm gonna go here. Nothing. They just gonna go to that bar and they gonna drink that drink and they gonna try to smooth with certain people and that's it. Yeah, and we know people like this. I know y'all know people like this. I know people like this. And I just, I say to my husband every now and then, this that our conversation don't change. Like they don't talk about nothing. And if you talk about anything outside of that, they can kiki up to a certain, but they bring it right back to the party and the bullshit. And then these are the kind of people that could meet, let's say, famous people or very wealthy individuals, right? But then don't have anything, like no elevator pitch. You meet somebody and you kicking it with cigars and they tell you, I'm a, I don't know, I'm a architecture, I'm a, no, I'm an architect for a major firm, blah, 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 and I got my own projects going on. You can't think of nothing to get down with them? I'm just, I'm sorry, but I'm a Sag rising Gemini, y'all. I have ambition, okay? And if I'm gonna meet somebody of some sort of stature, how can we communicate after this one meeting if you're interested, and what can we do? That's what I'm thinking. How can I build a legacy for my family? I don't care about just keying with you with no cigars. That's nice. We supposed to do the niceties. But after that, then what? You know what I'm saying? After we break bread, then what? Because I don't know if y'all know, but in some countries, you ain't gonna talk business till after you break bread. Well, guess what? After we done broke bread, well, let's talk. How can we get money together? How can we build our families up? How can we make sure our kids eat when we're long gone? And then some. Right. That's not what these people do. They just party. They don't network. I just feel like this Queen of Cups is very duplicitous because she's the Empress in reverse. She's very needy, but she puts on a good face for other people. And her home is a miserable mess. I feel like there's a lot of alcoholism in there. It's a lot of smoking and drinking. It's just a lot of misery too. There may be a lot of parties in her home too with the Three of Cups in reverse. A lot of, like I said, low vibrational parties. A lot of cops being called over there because people loud and rude and disrespectful. The kind of people they attract over there. Oh, what's the bottom? Let me check this. Yeah, very lazy. Only about material success. Wanting something for nothing. That's the energy the King of Wands was in, thinking that they could get something for nothing because they're around this crew. This person struggles to become self-aware. They struggle to get out of this lazy energy. And they're clearly lazy with the Ace of Wands and the Strength card in reverse, along with the Nine of Swords. They're lazy and anxious. This person wants so badly to impress these people. They want also so badly to be successful without, oh, I should say, with minimum effort, because I'm not seeing anything indicating working on self in any of these cards. And I don't pull like, not quite a quarter of the deck, but a good amount in this spread that this person is not necessarily working with or working on themselves. They're really just dealing with all the drama and the conflict with all these people. I feel like this person, this King of Wands, is very distracted. They may be going through a dark night of soul or going through some sort of awakening, but it's a very slow burn. I mean, they ain't really getting it because with the Nine of Cups here, they also kind of like, I feel like they're in their head, like wishing on a star, hoping that things just magically change without them putting in any effort. Like maybe these people will change, or maybe the harassment will stop, or the disrespect, or whatever goes on here. They want it to, they want to end it, but they don't necessarily want to put the effort in. Not with this, not with the Nine of Cups. All right, so let's see. hmm Yeah, I feel you on that, Monica. You gotta surround yourself with somebody that know more than you. That's how the smart people do it. A lot of people don't realize, a lot of people who are extremely successful don't even have degrees. They have not achieved magna cum laude or summa cum laude. They were a lot of times they are your college dropouts, or they are your some didn't even go to college. They're just smart. They know how to hustle and network, and they surround themselves with people smarter than them. So that degree never really matters directly to them, except for if they want to work in corporations where degrees are required. That's the only doors that keep them out. But those people that aren't really college graduates tend to be your entrepreneurs. Why? Because they gotta hustle another way. That's if they have hustle in them. This right here, I feel like this person is robbed of their hustle because of the low vibrational people that they are surrounded by. This person has to work harder to get around all of this, which means more than likely they have to move on from these people because these people see something in that person and they'd rather tear them down. This is not a group of people that are supportive. This is not that at all. These people um got a lot of selfish intent, a lot of jealous and maliciousness, a lot of betrayal goes on amongst them. They talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? They're not just focused on one person. All of them don't get along. All of them got some ugliness amongst them. And so that King of Wands has to make a choice. At some point in time, what do I want? Judgment would say, I need to take into full account and reckoning about who I am or who I'm made to be. Not just letting everybody judge them, but yet they're sitting in this Nine of Cups energy as if they don't have to take any steps to change their circumstances. Well, guess what? You don't change none, you don't get none. And that's a decision in itself. So this person's at first of all, I saw them at crossroads like they wanted to move on, but they're still in this Four of Wands energy. So they haven't yet. I don't know why it's coming up across my table, but last couple readings, somebody keeps staying stuck because they're too busy trying to perform for people who couldn't care less about them. If they did, they would support them in their greatness, but they don't. They pretend to. Oh, they pretend to. Because these people phony as hell. They pretend, oh, baby, I got your back. You know I always believed in you. I don't do nothing for you, but I always believed in you. If you call on me, I won't be there for you, but I always believed in you. These people are good talkers. They just full of doo-doo, okay? All right, Spirit, give me more. Shit. Thank you. Uh-oh, about to twist up my deck. I think we all got somebody like that around us or in our families. And they got those family dynamics that just, they ain't for nothing. They not trying to better you. And then, you know what, you can't even give them the excuse of they would do better if they knew better. These people don't try to. So that's a big deal. There's no attempt to be better. That's why this person's in this 9 of Cups energy, because that shit with them has rubbed off. That laziness, that I don't have to try hard. I could just, as long as I look good, then they validate me. But the thing is, they're going to keep having these moments in time where people are going to highlight their failures because they didn't support them. Tell me more. Tell me more about the six of wands. Damn. It's like want to pop out, but it don't want to come out. One at a time. Ten of Cups. Interesting. Because somebody has sabotaged the Ten of Cups. So this is definitely a family. And somebody thought that, their Ten of Cups will support them. They don't. They'll tear their back in. Because, this is falling on the Ten of Swords. So this Ten of Cups is in ruin. At least amongst these people it is. And these people consider them a failure. A public failure, too. Like, this is not a failure behind closed doors. This is public. This is like the whole world knows this about you and this about you. And they all talk amongst themselves and to each other and to that person. Like, why you failing? Like, they just, I hear they just pick this person apart because they can. It probably has a lot to do with the Empress energy, allowing that to some degree. Tell me more. Judgment again. Wow. Oh, you know what I heard? These people, this family, these cousins, auntie, uncle, cousins, friends, whatever, they will be dealt with at some point. That's what I'm hearing. Like, it seem like they off scot-free and they living their best life and they looking good in the pictures and on the social media, whatever that is they doing, right? They soon have to deal with the consequences of their actions or the lack of actions. People feel like they can turn a blind eye to stuff, act like they don't see it. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to support. They don't know. And then they want to turn around and kick somebody back in. You get dealt with. You do. And sometimes your karma don't match up with what you're crying. It'd be worse. You'd be worse because you could have done better. All right. So I feel like some of the family members they're not gonna get off the hook. It's not they're not gonna be without their pitfalls in life as if they come off unscathed. They won't be unscathed. And their failures will be public as well. Meaning the community, the families, whatever. Everybody's gonna know. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there you go. uh Unlucky. But I feel like this King of Wands feels very unlucky to have been dealt these cards. They have a lot of anxiety and fear. They're always in despair. They isolate a lot. Tend to have a lot of nightmares. They anguish and they can be easily overwhelmed with a lot. Um this is the building of an emotionally avoidant person, to be honest with you, because they can't, like, it comes on too hard, too fast. They don't have the wherewithal to handle what comes at them. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me about this Queen of Cups, Empress. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I'll tell you about her drinking all the time. The Temperance energy. Temperance in reverse is my I like to get drunk card because I don't want to heal. I don't want to grow. I'm impatient with myself. I have anxiety. I'm stressed. I'm all the things I shouldn't be if I worked on myself. But this person does not work on themselves. They rather pour libation instead. They rather drink, 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 drink. Drink their fears away. Drink their mind away. They don't numb. This person always wants to be numb. Okay, so they got other vices as well. They could be addicted to sex. They could be addicted to food. They could be addicted to something, but they always dealing with their vice because they can't deal with themselves. They won't look down deep into whom they are. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. We got the Emperor here, right? But the Emperor is not really connected to this Empress like that. They are, but they aren't. I don't know how to explain it. This is somebody trying to live with integrity, or they might be feeling like they have a higher mind or a higher vibration than the group. The problem is they're with the group. So even if they think their vibration is higher, it's not because they're surrounded by low vibration. You could be this is what makes you a target when you try to talk very not just uplifting, but you cannot talk with integrity amongst a group of thieves and think they're going to respect you because they won't. And if this person is, that's how they're acting. Oh, I'm high minded. Oh, I don't do stuff like that. Why would you do that? You cannot do that amongst other thieves and like I said, low vibrational people and expect them to have some sort of respect for you. Like you can't do that and stay amongst them. It doesn't work like that. And this person seems to think that they can, rise above it in the middle of it. That's where this lazy information, Lord, lazy feeling comes from with the Nine of Cups. Like I just have to be me. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. You might be to some degree, but if you still rest in it, you're not. You are low vibrational just differently. And you might be trying to, this is giving me somebody who wants to get on other people's nerves and try to act better than them. But all it does is pull their ire out, make them want to come focus on them more. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not a king amongst thieves. You're not better than the thief. If you down with the thieves, this is the type of person who benefits from everything everybody else is doing. So I do feel like this King of Wands is a bit twisted. Like they're not good like they think they are. They might have had like if you think about, let's think about a heart in a form of a jawbreaker, right? And you know, some of them jawbreakers got a soft center with some gum in it, but there's some big ones, right? But you gotta lick, layers. So with PTSD or CPTSD, bad luck, failure, all of those things combined, being betrayed and all of that stuff, that hardens the heart. Now there's a soft spot in there somewhere. We know that. But there's a lot of layers to crack to get there. And I feel like this King of Wands might have a God complex to feel like they better than the people that they're around, yet they still around them. Yet they still partake in whatever they do. They break bread with them. They sleep with them. They hang with them. They are always around these people. I'm not getting somebody on a new level. You know what I'm saying? I done stepped outside of this kind of energy. I don't see none of that here. They consider these people family and they're very much in their energy. And they're not doing anything with the Nine of Cups to change any of that. They may be acknowledging, they may be aware now, but there's no change here. There's no leveling up. There's no growth here. This is like, I'm just feeling like I'm better than everybody because I don't necessarily think like them. And I feel like I'm smarter than everybody. Like that kind of vibe. They really think they smarter than everybody, yet they with them. So therefore, it makes them no better than these people. Oh, what's the bottom of the deck? I ain't even check. Yeah, where they need the mentor. They cooperate with these people. You know, they cooperate with this family structure. They cooperate. They go with the status quo. They don't. They rebel, but then they still down with it. It's an odd circumstance to try to explain, but it's like they don't want to. It feels like delusion because that's why I'm having a hard time explaining it. It feels like delusion. It feels like this person thinks they are the glue that holds everybody together, that they're the one that's going to champion and win the day, that they're going to be the entrepreneur to make it. They're going to be the one to make it out of the family along with the family. But it don't work like that. It really doesn't. They don't realize, this person don't realize that this entire family will not let them get out of that barrel. Okay, so you know how they say crabs in a barrel keep you down, right? Well, this every chance that this person thinks they taking to level up, these people will pretend to support them and snatch them down, meaning the rug will be pulled up from under them or the stool, so they could be hanging on the side of the wall, just about to get over, and somebody snatched the thing that they were standing on to try to get a grip. So now they suspended. Now they suspended, and these people don't walked away, took the stool, and laughing. Ha ha! Look at this one over here trying to struggle. Look at this one over here thinking they about to get somewhere. They ain't going nowhere. Where they going? And then the person falls down, and they fail their attempt, and they looking back at these people like, why wouldn't you help them? Why wouldn't you help me? Meanwhile, the whole crowd is just laughing. Ha ha ha. Because they never had no intention on helping them. And this is a repetitive cycle that somebody has not gotten themselves out of. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm going to say it again. If I didn't, if I did rather, mental breakdown. This person has betrayal and deep wounds. So there's a lot of mental issues going on. Schizophrenia comes up with this two of swords in reverse. Um, just somebody very much in their head, but very played with. You know what I mean? Like they're so smart, they're dumb. They don't get it. They don't get it. Yeah. I don't really have. I'm gonna have to pull more cards, but I really don't have advice for this because if this is what I think it is and what I feel it is and what spirit keeps telling me it is. This person is going to have more than likely have a mental breakdown. Like they're going to have a full on dark night of the soul that's going to feel like it's going to break them before they let go of this familiar structure that they're used to, which is not good for them at all, which may be buckling under the pressure of their chaos and conflict as it is because of the fact that the four wands in reverse. There may not be much to hold on to, but this person, again, feels like they're in control. They feel like they observe. They feel like they know what's going on and they got everything under control. But they don't. You never have people that drink all the time and carry on and bull crap all the time. You never have them under control. I feel like they think they can show people how to do it. Like just listening to me. I know what I'm doing. You know what this is giving? Fixed sign energy, hard fixed sign energy. Like I'm getting Aquarius, I'm getting Leo, I'm getting Taurus, and I'm getting Scorpio. This is the type of real stubborn ass energy that think I got all the answers. And watch, you gonna see me fly. I'm gonna be fly. I don't need y'all. This is a very hyper independent individual, but very, very broken and isolated in many ways by the same group of people they call a family, or that is, their blood relatives or something. All right, Spirit, give me some more. I mean, and until things collapse, as they will, but until things completely collapse, this person just feels like this is normal, but I'm gonna stand out. I'm the man. Emperor energy. I'm the one that's gonna be blah blah blah. They don't got the discipline they think they got, but they think they gonna win. Yeah, we got justice in reverse. There's no happiness there. This is nothing but karma energy. This is like, like I said, earlier I said the police get called to that house a lot. Yeah, the police are always there. They probably got outstanding warrants, tickets, things like that. They are legal trouble, that's for sure. Tell me more. Yeah, they always bickering, fighting, competition. Just everybody just feel like they got something to say, and they tear each other down. I'm telling you, these people feud over almost nothing. It don't take nothing. It don't take much. It really don't take much from them to get into it with each other. It don't. And there's always a ringleader. You ever seen? I don't know if y'all noticed this card. If you got this deck, I think it's called Spellcaster, right? There's a ringleader laughing while everybody's about to beat this beehive or this wasp nest. And they ain't got some of them ain't got no shirts or they got short sleeve. They hitting a wasp nest and they about to get stung up. Meanwhile, this person off to the side with their little one wand, watching everybody foolishness. That's that Empress energy. She a ringleader. I will also get with this this Emperor energy. He feel like he got to defend all these people too. So he be embarrassed by them, but at the same time trying to defend them. Make it make sense. He the man. He the man. He the man. He the man. Oh, yep. Yes, codependency, absolutely. I feel that. Yeah. So, this King of Wands tries to hold back. I say try because they're weak. They try to hold back their money. They try to hold back their energy. They try, and they also, but as much as they hold back, they hold on. Because you know how they say indecision is still a decision? Like you don't want to make a decision, that's still a decision, right? This person is still making decisions that keep them in the same space, in the same situation. Like, and it's going to keep them experiencing just as much bad luck as the people with them because they're associated with it. So this person is getting a lot of bad luck coming on. Here you go to King of Wands again. I'm telling you, this person feels like they are the man. You can't tell them nothing. I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one you want to follow. It's this Leo energy heavy. I'm the one you want to listen to. I'm the savior. I'm gonna put the whole family on my back, and I'm gonna get them straight. And honestly, they want to get them straight with material wealth, and they don't realize that will not work. These people have issues mentally, emotional issues. This king cannot combat that with money. You can get them therapists. They don't want to do it. They don't want to improve. They won't. So this person, they have to learn that they cannot save everybody. It's just not how it works. Tell me more. Right. They need to exit this whole situation. That's the kind of rebel they need to be. So we got the King of Wands clarifying the King of Wands. We got the Hierophant in reverse, clarifying the Hierophant in reverse. Just saying what they want. Let me see. Ten of Wands. Spirit say, let it go. Stop trying to carry the weight of these people on your back, King of Wands. Like, why? You're not getting nowhere doing this. Well, I feel like, I feel like the King of Wands is the youngest uh king in the deck. They could just be very immature, or they could be young in age. But I'm getting there might be a little bit of both. Very immature and young in age. See, indecision. When I cut the deck, indecision. And they need to surrender. Oops, can't make it up. This King of Wands needs to surrender to the fact that they need to let these people go, release them. I don't see no sort of release here. I see I'm holding on to the wheels fall off. Well, guess what? With the Four of Wands here, and the likely outcome, the wheels is falling off as we speaketh. Okay? By the time they turn around one day, it's going to be all over. The ability to hold on to this is going to be no more. Four of Wands, Two of Wands, yeah, and they're gonna have to make some snap decisions as to where they go from there and what they're gonna do. They better have put their thinking cap on now because it's going down. Tell me more, Spirit. Patience. So, yeah, I accept everything that happens in divine order. Here's the thing: this person has been sitting in patient energy for a while. They just thinking, this is going to pass. This is going to change. These people are going to be different, and they're never different. So this person been holding on to the thought or the belief system that these people will one day be better, or celebrate them, or validate them, or honor them, but they're not. Yeah, and then it's causing somebody to desire freedom, and I feel like it might be this King of Wands, but it says I possess the. Oh, okay. Spirit said this person has free will, but they won't exercise it. They still in competition. This person's mind is easily manipulated. They gotta be young. I feel like they're very young. But there are old people I've heard about, older people that I've heard like this, but I feel like in particular with this King of Wands energy, that they're very young, very impressionable, easily distracted, and easily taken advantage of. Tell me more. Surrender. That's what I'm saying. Spirit is saying they're holding on for four of wands. I'm sorry, not four of wands. Four of coins. They're holding on when they need to surrender, when they need to release. The 4 coins, if it was in reverse, I'd be like, good. They're at least in the hidden energy trying to let it go. But they're holding on. This person, this King of Wands, is going to take this ride, and they're going to get all the karma that the people that perpetrated things against them are going to get to, because they won't let go. These people might be family of origin, but they be put in their life to be a lesson for them, a tool for them to learn how to let go and how to grow. But this person, instead of learning to let go and grow, is doing everything in their power to hold on by any means necessary. Yeah, and like I said, with this two swords, they've been in a heavy indecision energy. Like, I don't know which way I want to go. I don't want to use my intuition. I don't want to do this. I don't they This is where they got the 9 of cups from. They don't want to do anything. They don't want to make a choice. They don't want to stand up for themselves. They don't want to put their foot down. And even if they do, let's just say there's some incidences in this person's life where they like, I'm tired, I'm mad, and I'm going. They go away for a little bit and come right back like a rubber band. But I was thinking about this, about the rubber band effect. Rubber bands eventually break, y'all. So people snap back, snap back, snap back, and then eventually the wearing of that snapback breaks. This person is going to have to break that snapback, because they're used to five of wands, being in the energy of bickering and fighting and wrestling for attention and trying to get somebody's focus and somebody's praise and validation. Yeah, they feel like they can do everything. I'm telling you, they feel like they can do everything. The service, I feel good when I help others. That's that emperor energy. Like, I got this. I got my family on my back. You know what I mean? But then we got judgment here for the third time. I forgot to tell you how we got duplicates of judgment here. Now we got a triple judgment. I understand that everything has their own unique paths and challenges. And bottom of the deck, love. I heard misguided love. Or what somebody thought was love really isn't. It's not. I would say that this person is gonna come back to you and da 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 da. This ain't it. Even if this is somebody you love, collective, you gonna have to let this person play this whole scenario out, because remember what I said about that rubber band snapback. If you try to rescue this person, if you try to get them to just, if you coax them out of the nonsense, they'll step out for a short while and then snap right back to it. They'll go right back, claiming they were just angry and upset, and everybody could just move on. This person is going to have to come to a deep realization with this judgment that everybody has their own unique paths and challenges, and that they need to focus on them. They see the good in all things. They do have love in these people that are toxic to them, but they need to start loving themselves the way they think they love everybody else. If this person even knows what love really is, because given this kind of energy, you wouldn't even. I would venture to say you don't know much about love, and not only that, you don't. Did you see cups around here? No, you didn't even see the 7 of cups. We got the 9 of cups because we know somebody is sitting in a bit of their own personal illusion about how they don't need to do anything. You got the 3 of cups, that's in reverse. I ain't see the ace. I didn't see nothing else to even indicate healing. No ace, no 2, no 4, no 5, no 6, no 7, 8. Yeah, none of the cups are here. If you think about it, this thing reflecting love. It's reflecting the acts of service. It's reflecting what it looked like. That's it. And this person needs to surrender. They gonna have to, y'all. So what y'all feel about the reading? I think that this person is going to need to learn to love themselves, but I also see them as seeing that as a burden. It's easier to love and project love or what you feel love is onto others, and it's much harder to reflect on love and look in the mirror and love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then I tell y'all, hug yourself and say, I love me. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. Just be kind. That love, that service you give to others, pour that back into you. Give yourself some of that. Pretend you're another person and just like, you know what? Let me give you a hug today. When the last time we hugged? This person needs a boost of self-esteem in order to free themselves from this. Because this right here ain't it. It's not. So that's the reading, y'all. I mean, hey, you gotta take it how it resonate. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go to the beginning of this video. If you missed anything, just catch the first few minutes. Definitely, if you didn't already, thumbs up the video so the algorithms can keep this going. You can subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Join the family. I think you'll like it here. You know what I'm saying? I like it here. I hope others do too. But I appreciate y'all. Oh, I'm steady shaking my table. I appreciate y'all coming to the live as usual. Um, yeah, yeah, that outward. Yeah, this person is highly focused on what it looks like instead of what focus on their purpose and what that is. They'll get a whole lot further in life if they turn their focus inward. Then they can start attracting what they really deserve because they will hold themselves in a certain high standard to receive it. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Yep, that's the team player in the mirror. That's the best person on your squad is you, as long as you treating you right. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Have a good evening. I might do another video, but I don't know if I'm gonna do another live. I gotta call my sissy back. All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace.